Like most industries, fundraising is getting more complicated and technology-driven. At Fundraising Tech Made Simple, we examine and explain the latest innovations, help you discern the trends from the fads, uncover the risks, and give you the knowledge you need to make the most of technology in your charity. I'm Mike French. Welcome to Fundraising Tech Made Simple. Hello fundraisers. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about something that I'm really passionate about, particularly with regards to online systems and in the fundraising community, and that is website security. Unfortunately, most fundraisers, when they're considering their website strategy, it's all about their campaigns, their website designs and layout, making it pretty, things like that. And security is not well understood, and it's often not well considered, and I want to try to do my bit to try to turn this around. So the first thing I want to demonstrate to you is the importance of something called HTTPS, or website certificates, and why that needs to be put in place on your website, and how to recognize if it is not. So I'm going to start by showing you a website that is secure. So here we are at the WMRF website, and if I click on the Donate Now button, I end up at the donation form, which is prompting me for all my details, including my credit card credentials, etc. Now, if I have a look up here in the browser, in the URL, first of all, it's showing me HTTPS. So this is the secure version of HTTP, which is the normal transport protocol used by the World Wide Web. Now, in most modern browsers, they show the website is operating under HTTPS by showing the HTTPS and often little variations like a little padlock, green tab, things like that. That's what you're going to need to look for on your website. Now, a lot of users, customers, supporters are going to be looking for that as well. If they don't see that on your website, they're going to bounce off it straight away and not going to trust you with their credit card credentials, and quite rightly so. Without this level of security, hackers can easily intercept the traffic that is being entered by them into your website. They can intercept it, capture it for themselves, and use it. Few things do more damage to your organization's reputation than a website security breach. Now, let's have a look at a couple of sites that aren't doing this properly. I don't want to particularly embarrass anybody here, but what I did this morning was I did a Google search for Donate Now and looked at random selection of websites that came up. I have to say I was a bit stunned to find there are probably a quarter to a third of websites I looked at that did not have this HTTPS properly enabled. Now, again, I'm not trying to specifically embarrass anybody here, but it's really important that this gets addressed by the industry as a whole. So here we are at the Soldier On website, and if we scroll down, we have a donate page. There we are. That donate page is asking us to create credentials, enter other details, enter our credit card information, and so forth. Now, it is not secured by HTTPS. This means that information entered in this form can easily be intercepted by hackers, and that's not something that you want to have happen. Now here's another one. A beautiful website. They've obviously spent a lot of time on their visual appeal, attracting people. If we scroll down, they're asking for credentials. We proceed to the payment page. Here we are. We're being asked for credit card details again, and again, no HTTPS. Now, personally, I don't know how these organizations are actually getting away with this, because the very act of getting merchant status and so forth to clear credit card details on your website these days requires organizations to go through checks and prove that they are securing this information. If the credit card companies find out that these organizations are not securing these credentials, they could lose their merchant status. It's that serious an issue. Now, it's not just where credit card details are being asked for that you need to secure. So here's another website where we've got a normal user login. So you saw the example before where people were asked to create credentials for username and password. Here it is, just a login, and it is secured by HTTPS this time. The reason we do that is that people have a propensity to reuse their login credentials. So login credentials are something that hackers are also looking for because they can grab those credentials from your website. Those credentials might be the same as somebody is using, say, on their Facebook or their banking website or other environments as well. So as well as doing damage to your website using their credentials, those login credentials can be used for a variety of other things as well. So they're really important to protect. Anywhere there is information that is sensitive in nature being entered by a user onto your website needs to be secured by HTTPS. So go to your website now, check all your login pages, your donation pages, your other transaction pages. Make sure that HTTPS is there. Check on it again regularly because sometimes things like security certificates can expire, or there are website changes made and somebody forgets to put a link to the HTTPS. Go check on it now. Go speak to your IT team or your service provider if it's not there and make it happen today. I'm Mike French. Happy fundraising.